Can we talk? Wouldn't happen to play Gwent, would you?
Certainly. I got my first deck, years ago, back in Sintra. Proceeded to teach the game to half of Skellige. Why do you ask? Looking to play?
Yeah, glad to play around.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Gwentacular mini-series, where we try to defeat, well, pretty much everybody, every Gwent player in the game, and subsequently get their cards. Those cards, we kinda need them in order to get the achievement, but, you know, it's a long way there, so, you know, let's not get too hasty, let's not get too greedy, let's take one day at a time. You know, one step every day, one defeated Gwent player every week, or I guess every week, and I aim to defeat at least 2 Gwent players, and thus get hopefully 2 cards. And this week, the 2 players, or the 2 Gwent players that we are facing are Ermion and Krach Ankreid. And in this first fight we are facing against Ermion, and Ermion is Ermion is overzealous, to say the least. He is just throwing down all of his cards, and hey, that's fine by me. Oh, am I gonna do it? Oh my god, I did it. I'm insane. Oh, what? What? Somehow I managed to call his bluff? Oh my god, am I gonna pull out a win out of this? Yes, I am. Wow. Here I was thinking, well, I was absolutely sure that I was just gonna let that round slide, but nope. Oh wow. Sometimes, man, sometimes the AI just does something totally unpredictable. But that's kind of a good thing. Like, if I would be able to just keep spamming cards on the deck, or on the board rather, and just keep provoking the AI to just keep throwing down cards of his own, just because, you know, he's panicking, and he's not reading the situation, he doesn't, like, take into account how many points I have, but rather just, he puts down a card, okay, well then I have to put down a card as well. But fortunately the AI is a bit more logical, at least sometimes. Sometimes you can juke them out and just force their hand, and just provoke them to throw down all of their cards in the very first round. You pass that round and then you just destroy him. Well, hey, you know. It's all good, I mean, no AI system to date has been perfect, so... Can't really expect, ooh! Vatya de Riodo. If I nab him now, I might be able to score myself a what's it called? A Biting Frost card. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna do that. The opponent has already doesn't have his infamous leader card that allows him to put down a Commander's Horn in the melee bracket, so I'm in a fairly good position. That is assuming that he doesn't have a Commander's Horn in his deck. If he does, I'm gonna be in deep trouble. Because he has, a lot of points. And the, oh my god, and he just keeps on throwing down more cards. Well, I mean, this is the last round where he can, where he can actually do something. This is the last round for Ermion, and if he loses this one, he will lose the match. So it makes sense for him to be kind of overzealous and keep throwing down cards, but he is being just a smidgen too insane, I think. It's weird. Whenever I see that Karen card, they always put it in the ranged bracket rather than the melee bracket. For some reason, monster players just can't. They don't seem to understand that Karen cards can go in either the melee or in the... Yeah, and here I just had to go and check. They can go in either the melee bracket or the ranged bracket. And Ermion apparently had 2 keyring cards, and I'm still like shocked. I'm like, what? I have no idea if this is a glitch, a bug, or if you can actually get 2 keyring cards. Like legitimately. This was beyond weird. I don't know. This is... yeah. I don't know what to say. I've never seen this happen before. Actually, I think that I see this. Yeah, I do. I encounter this same phenomenon in another match.
Congratulations. You've a good deck, but it could use a bit of supplementation. Here, take this card.
Well, then supplement me, man.
You've a knack for it. So much so you ought to challenge Krach. I gave him his deck, introduced him to the game. But the pupil has surpassed his master. There's also Gramist, a vile character, but undeniably talented.
Thanks for the hint, man. Or thanks for the, I guess the directions, rather.
Wanted to talk. You ever play Gwent?
Hermione taught me the rules and gave me a deck. Wish to play?
Let's play a quick round.
Kind of fitting, you know. I think that it's kind of fitting to play Krach during Ceres's coronation ceremony, feast. You know, we get to take advantage of the high spirits and the joyous occasion to kind of mark our victory against Krach, you know? Wyvern. Only 2 points? Damn. Wyverns are pretty ferocious. Damn. Show some love to Wyverns, CD Projekt. But this is great. We are off to a fantastic start. We have 2 Biting Frost cards. And that basically means that I've won. Oh. But apparently I did suffer from a minor brain hemorrhage there. I just fell asleep. But I guess I was thinking, what can I do? What can I do here to win? Well, it looks like I have a fairly... Oh, but I don't have any decoy cards and I don't have any... Oh my, I just noticed. I don't have any muster cards, I don't have any spy cards, and I don't have any meta cards. So these 4 cards that I have left on the table, or in my hand, are the only ones that I have to play. Wookie. This is gonna be insane. Alright, well, let's see how I'm gonna play this, huh? How the hell am I gonna win? I have 4 cards against... Let's be reasonable and assume that Krach has maybe 4 of his own. And the last 3 are kind of useless cards. Holy shit, he throws down his own Geralt card. Ooh, boy oh boy. Okay, so there's only one thing we can do here. Waste time. Hopefully that's what I'm gonna do. I can't really use a Scorch card here because I don't feel like it's worth it. You know, throwing away Scorch card to get rid of his one single, you know, 6-pointer, it's not worth it. He used up his Clear Weather card. That's fine. I was just throwing it down to waste time, really. Yes, and I keep wasting time. Excellent. Excellent. But this is where things are getting really, really scary. How I'm gonna play... Oh my god, I actually used it. Oh. Okay, so I was hoping to provoke him by removing his measly 1 single card that was worth only 6 points, and he actually took the bait. What? What? He actually took the bait? Okay, sure. Now, all I'm hoping for is that... And I've won. Oof.
You're good. Know what, Wolf? I've this rare card here. Take it. It'll be of more use to you.
Thanks.
You might consider challenging a man in Caertrolda village. A worthy adversary, though a mere tailor. Just as his name.
Can't believe I pulled off a win there. Well, that's the end of this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Gwentacular. Bye.